Yo, John Bombers.
What's up?
It's Dave Snyder, Andy McCurdy, otherwise known as the design and development crew at Giant Bomb. And we've come here symmetrically to tell you a little bit about our impressions of Warhammer, since we're pretty much the nerdiest sort of PC MMO players.
Yeah.
So, how'd you start? Like, tell me, like, we're going into Warhammer. We decided, let's do Warhammer for a little bit. We came to do it because...
So what kind of impressions? So, like, you know, I started off playing Meridian 59 back in the mid-90s. Played some Ultima Online, EverQuest, Asheron's Call, Dark Age of Camelot, which is the preceding game from Dayak, yeah, preceding Warhammer from Mythic. Moved into WoW. Been playing WoW for a while.
We're both heavily addicted to WoW, I'd say.
Yeah. You know, I focus more on the PvP aspect. Dave focuses a little more on the PvE aspect.
I throw mad heals like this in my awesomely equipped epic character that I have to talk on Ventrilo with 25 people, and you talk to like one dude.
Yeah, you know, I like 2v2,
Yeah.
3v3 arena,
Right.
and you know, that's pretty much my whole WoW time.
So we're now joining forces. We've decided to try Warhammer.
Yeah.
Got some buddies who
Yep.
play, and we tried it out last night. We purchased the game after pre-purchasing and not really getting anything out of the pre-purchase, right?
Yeah, I entered my beta code. I couldn't find the ring or whatever I'm supposed to
Yeah.
get. I have no idea like how I'm supposed to get that bonus.
My number one grief would say the account management system is not very polished. You have like two separate ones.
Yeah,
You've got the
yeah.
EA Mythic one, and then you've got like you had a separate pre-order one which didn't really work.
Yeah.
At least we didn't get it to work.
Yeah. I didn't get it to work either.
So we missed our mad dagger of epic loot stealing or something.
Well, it was only useful
Yeah.
to you. It's
Yeah.
PvE only,
Right.
so you know, it's not like I'm ever
Right.
going to use it.
So we logged in and we ended up randomly on the wrong server. Jeff wanted us to join some server, but it was like a PvE server, even though he's telling us it's not a PvE server, it's PE.
Yeah,
There's at least a
it's
choice
the
for
core
a
rule
cooler
set.
server, yeah.
It's the core rule set, and so we decided to go open RVR. So I
Right.
think we're on Hawkland. I think it's a server.
Hawkland, yeah.
Hawkland?
Hawkland.
Yeah, so
Land of Hawks.
we rolled up a couple little green
Fish
guys.
of some sort. Yeah.
The goblin characters.
Goblins. We went with goblins. We decided to go evil because normally the quests are more fun when you're evil.
Yeah, you get to kick dwarves off of, and put dwarves in a barrel and then kick them off of a castle.
Take people's
wall.
heads and put them on spikes.
Yeah, it was kind of fun.
That was
kinda
something I
fun.
did like. I mean, I liked the game in the beginning at least. The early quests seemed pretty decent compared to like World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
Did you say like just the initial experience,
I
where
think,
to go,
I think
all that kind of stuff?
I think the biggest difference though is WoW kind of uses the initial quests as a tutorial system for people who aren't into the MMO genre at all. Like, you know, one of the first quests you get in WoW is, here, take this note to the trainer of your class.
Right.
Whereas in this game, like, you have to actually seek out the trainer of your class without any sort of...
But it's not that hard because he's got a big ass icon like right on it, which I liked. It's like I just walked up to him, I saw this guy with an icon. It's like, oh, here's my class trainer. It's pretty simple.
Yeah, but would you know that if you weren't an MMO gamer?
I have no idea. What I did like though is that the map system for this game, it actually highlights. It makes it a little easier, and I don't know whether or not that's good or bad. But it's like go kill 10 dwarves like over here.
Yeah, it makes
and
a little highlight.
Yeah, like it highlights the map that looks like a big, huge birthmark on your map or something, like this big red thing.
Yeah,
But
I
it's
noticed that
cloudy,
as well.
yeah.
I like that.
The group quest stuff we liked.
The public quest system,
Yes.
I thought that was...
Very good idea.
Yes,
First
mad
time I've
props on
seen
that.
in the MMO. Basically, they'll have like this. You'll be walking through an area randomly, and it'll say, "Well, there's a public quest going on," and it's like you're automatically joined in it, which is great because most of the times you have to take action.
Mm-hmm.
But here, it's like as long as you're in the area, you can take part of this public quest, and it seems that most people, at least in the beginning stage, they tend to do it.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, it's kind of painfully obvious that something interesting is going on. There's this, 10 or 15-foot giant throwing this boulder at a castle.
You want to explain like how the loot stuff works? Because I thought that was kind of cool.
So the loot for the public quest system, I guess everyone who participates in it gets a certain participation level.
Participation like score. Basically,
and then that affects your roll. You get bonuses to your roll, and then the top X people.
So if you heal more, or you like pick up the treasure things or something more, or you kill more enemies than the other people around you, you get like a score that gets then rolled into a
random roll. Yeah, so you get kind of a padded value.
So you've got like 20 people in this public quest, and then at the end of it, if you beat everything out, it'll drop like a big treasure chest, and then everybody gets to, it automatically does a roll, and it decides who gets the loot. And of course, as usual, you're the lucky bastard who always gets stuff.
Yeah, what was
I'll
up
have
with
a
that
higher
last night?
score. I have no idea. It's like I'll be like second on the list and roll like a 3, and you'll be down on the list. And did you get anything good out of it though?
I got 2 green items.
So green's like green. That's the one thing I did like a lot about it. If you're coming from WoW, the reason you'll like this game is all the slash commands are the same. All the coloring systems are the same. A lot of like the UI stuff is the same. It seems like it's not as polished, but it seems like at least it was more polished than probably when WoW started. But it's definitely probably like a year back as far as where WoW is now. If you're looking to like customize your UI in any way, like there are no add-ons yet. There's nothing like that. You can gripe about your key command stuff.
The most horrible thing that I found in this game so far is the key binding interface. Instead of grouping different keys together, like forwards, backwards, left, right, into a movement command group, they just list out all of the available commands alphabetically. So you have like backwards up on page 1, and then like on page 4 you get forwards. And so that's a pain because I'm one of those horrible left-handed mouse people, and so I have to remap my key for everything.
Horrible.
Yeah, so it took me like 10 minutes to set up my keys to find them all, while he's just sitting there waiting for me at the level 1 noob zone. So
I'm skipping ahead. He was gone for like 50 minutes. I'm like, well, I'm not just gonna sit around. I'm going.
Well, that's why you rolled so low on the chess.
Yeah.
Karma.
Yeah, just bad karma.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
So, just main combat stuff. Were you okay with that? I didn't like the spell effects. I thought the spell effects looked like half-baked.
They looked very much like Dayox spell effects, and Dayox were just horrible.
Dark tendrils or some weird goo crap that's being sent out.
So I was playing a Squig Herder, like seems like a hunter class from WoW, and the abilities that I was using were, I don't know, they're kind of lame so far. It's just like overpowered arrow shot
Overpowered,
or whatever. I mean,
we're not far enough in to know, but it seems like it's the usual.
Yeah, all I was doing though is hitting like one button the whole time.
Right. It seemed very hard to die.
Which is
probably pretty good for an early starter.
I think the only time you died is when you fell off the cliff.
Yes, I did. I thought I could, silly me, I thought I could jump in some water, and it's like a big, huge thing. So, I'm doing my best, like Last Mohicans, jump, and apparently you just can't fall into water. Either that, or maybe it was very shallow water.
I don't know.
Or maybe because I'm a goblin, like as soon as we touch like nice water or something, it's like jumping in through a Brita filter or something.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but we think we're at least gonna give it a shot.
Yeah. I definitely plan on playing
right now. Though, what's your gut saying? Is it saying like we're gonna be playing Wrath of the Lich King in November, or?
Well, I think by the time Wrath comes out, we'll have enough experience with Warhammer to know exactly what we want to play. I think Wrath is going to be, it's easy to have expectations for Wrath and know what you're kind of going to get. It's just going to be more of the same.
And you're in the beta for that too, right?
Yeah, I've been playing beta for Wrath of the Lich King for a month or so now. So,
mostly I'm just looking for something. I like that it's the same but different. I just kind of need like different world to explore. That's kind of like what I like about these games. So right now I'm just having fun, like going around the world, and then we'll see where we're at, maybe in like a week or so, where we're getting some more abilities and stuff like that. One thing I would like in an MMO, if you're making an MMO, put some abilities in your game so then I know this stuff offhand before, like, I don't want to jump into this like little weak character that I have to spend like 3 days to get up to being a not so weak character. Give me some, like, in the beginning, give me like some awesome abilities.
So you want to play Darth Vader at the beginning of Force Unleashed?
Yes.
It's basically what it comes down to.
I would like to start off, I don't want it like Guild War where like you get it forever, you know, like you can just roll that thing, but I'd at least like to know what the later game's going to be like before I invest 70 hours or how long did it take us to get WoW characters? It took me 14 days to get to.
Yeah. I mean,
14 days.
Yeah.
That's a year.
Yeah. Well, you also played healing the whole time too.
All right. So that's about it. Maybe we'll check in later with you guys. Tell us what's up.
Yeah.
But,
Definitely looking forward to it.
Come to Hawkland.
Yeah. Look up Squids and Cedric.
Oh no.
Bleep that out.
See you guys.
Later.